Hello everyone, Romy here, and this is the Tier 10 Spanish destroyer Alvero de Bazan. This ship is already, right off the bat, is the ultimate destroyer hunter in the game. Besides the Austin, this destroyer can just hunt other destroyers very easily and can just take light cruisers no problem, just because of the burst fire mechanic. And we can go ahead and check out the burst fire mechanic. It takes 3 bursts, so each burst takes 1 second, following 3 bursts, so 3 seconds in total, just to get 18 seconds reload time. So based on the turrets, we got 4x2, so that's 8. So we got 24 rounds coming to an enemy ship with either you're using HE or AP, but mostly you're going to use AP because the AP is actually pretty good, even with the APCS plus. But like, regardless, Alvero de Bazan. Let's get to the stats. HP wise, let's say it's basically similar to the Regolo. The HP is actually, hold on, we could just compare this right off the bat. All right, so right here between the other two, there we go. Alvero de Bazan, Regolo. I mean, HP is a little bit less, but like you look at the rest. Faster acceleration, traverse is pretty similar. I mean, even if the Alvero has 4.5 second turn time, the 4.8, 8.2, it's pretty much the same. Range wise, the Alvero has much better range, and HE is, well, obviously, Regolo has the benefit factor, that one. But you're gonna end up using SAP most of the time for Regolo, and Alvero you're gonna end up using AP most of the time. And HE is just mostly when you're going against battleships and heavy cruisers like Petro, or mostly Petro, that is. And oh yeah, Hindenburg. I forgot about Hindenburg. Torpedoes are exactly the same, so you don't have to worry about it. And AA wise, well, you can tell Alvero has better AA, but you're just a destroyer, so carriers don't give a damn. And then your concealment is 6.72, which is way better than Regolo, and also way better than to all these 3 gunboats right out here. So Regolo's already has his own benefits because it has the emergency engine accelerator, exhaust smoke, and also the rapid reload. Alvero has the burst fire with the engine accelerator and smoke's generator too, and okay, there we go. Yeah, both of these two very good benefits. You can hide in smoke whatever you like. You're gonna end up hiding in smoke because you're gonna have the fast acceleration, just get to one place to another if you equip with the propulsion mod, which I'm gonna add that. So 9.57 drop down to 7.98, so that's very fast. Alright, let's say the Alvero de Bazan versus, well, Khaba, because that's why I say some videos ago that Khaba will become obsolete, and well, you guessed it. The damage reduction for Khaba is much higher. Speed wise, well, it's just a little bit, but like, look at this. You may have slightly better speed, but your acceleration, your traverse just outwits Khaba, especially 6.9 second turn time versus 4.5. Like, come on, the Alvero de Bazan is way better. Gun wise, I mean, you're gonna use Khaba for HE most of the time. You got the 4.5% fire chance with higher HE with the added bonus with the HE damage bonus. Turret traverse wise, you can go anywhere, which is the good part about Khaba. It's not 360, but it turns like a dime. Torpedo wise, well, Khaba has short range torpedoes that pretty much deal so much damage, but not as much as the Japanese, but it still does its job. And AA wise, we don't care. But concealment, yep, there we go. Now the ultimate factor, the pucker factor right here, is Alvero versus Gdansk. Let's get this one right there. There we go. So both do have engine accelerator and smoke, but Alvero does have smoke too, and Gdansk could counter Alvero with the radar skill. Now in terms of the stats wise, you can tell that Gdansk does have a little bit more protection than Alvero, Speed wise, you could say that the Gdansk is pretty good, you could say. Yes, the max reverse speed is way better than the Alvero. And then we're just gonna go further down. Reload time, everything. Yeah, the gunboat wise, like, you got 7 rounds, 2 Alvero, 8 40 Gdansk. And then with the afterburners, with the burst fire, you're not gonna survive any longer. You just keep going broadside. Torpedo wise, I mean, Gdansk, fast torpedoes, high flooding chance. AA wise, well, we don't have AA, so really doesn't much help. And again, this concealment is 6.72. So Alvero de Bazan is a very powerful gunboat with very good concealment. Like, if we're gonna try to say other boats like the General Gearing, or, well, Harugumo's a little bit more gunboat, like, okay, Gdaring, and others like Delny, let's forget about Grosavoy, Yugang, all that, they're not gonna outcompete Alvero de Bazan. Even Khaba might have a chance to struggle, but if that burst fire is on, you're kind of screwed. Now let's go ahead and find out Alvero de Bazan, and let's just get the build right here. And let's start with the El Toro first of all. The El Toro. This is, you could say, El Toro is the bull. I believe that's the translation. El Toro. And you can tell it does look nice on it. Really represents the Spanish flag, which is yellow and red, and this one pretty much signifies it too. It kind of reminds me, this is like the Crazy Taxi game. Who remembers those time when you're in like elementary, middle school, where you play those taxi games, Crazy Taxi? This kind of reminds me of that. Alright, and let's go ahead. Let's just use elite gun operator. Like the torpedoes, we're not gonna touch with that one. You're gonna use the guns most of the time, so let's go. You gotta use that. Now the El Toro, main gun firing range, better dispersion. This is like long range right out the bat. AA wise, kinda don't care. And then meanwhile, the historic camo, like you could use this one because you get better traverse, better detection, and more range. The torpedo range is kind of already an overkill, but 11 kilometers, you never know it's gonna hit. So historic camo, you can use it because, well, as I mentioned, with so many Spanish ships, usually the flag tells where the citadel spots are, but destroyers don't typically have a citadel spot. So you could use this camo whatever you like. And then El Toro just for the bonus factor right there. But like historic camo is much better. You got like 2 good ones, not 2 good ones, 4 good ones out of 2 right here. Alright, and then we're going to go to supplies with high grade coal, Puku rations, and more speed. Alright, now let's go ahead, rapid reload, the main battery modification too, and concealment or propulsion. Let's do a bit of concealment because I would love to see destroyers coming on the way and notice they're screwed. Alright, we're just gonna use Alvero Cortez. Alvero Cortez, pretty much everything right there is just right there, except with the horizontal protection expert. So like if you have like 11 out of 12 skills, Alvero Cortez is just perfect. And then if you already have Castilla built in or the Andalusia, horizontal protection expert is much better. But like you're playing as the Alvero de Bazan, assuming the Alvero de Bazan is similar to the Italian's armor, which is around 19 millimeters. 19 millimeters plus 13%, if I can figure out the numbers right off the bat. You're getting 21.5 millimeters of armor. So this will actually be counterintuitive. So you want to make sure when you have Alvero Cortez, you want to stick 11 out of 12. Anything more, if you don't expect to Giant Hunter and you get Horizontal Protection Expert, you're actually going to end up hurting yourself more. Alright, so let's just do this in a situation where you just play Castilla on Cortez and you have basically these skills here. So bring it back to where I was. Now I did end up using, I don't know if I did use Exploit Weakness, but Exploit Weakness will be probably a good cause. Adrenaline Rush, and then I'll probably use Honor Seeker. And we're just gonna leave 12 right there because it's just there. Oh, right. Forgot about the Demo Expert. Or I could use Engine Overload, but we're just gonna use Demo Expert just because this is gonna be like what Castilla was built in. Because we want to make sure that everything's all fair, because once the players get the ship, why do you want to respec Cortez until you have 110,000 commander XP, or you just spend with gold with 550 or 600 and you got the fucking skill. Alright, so everything's all set for our Alvero de Bazan. Let's go ahead and join right in. Alright, so we got in a pretty much almost a full player match, and well, we got a lot of destroyers, so this is actually a good part about the Alvero de Bazan right here. A lot of bots, a lot of destroyers. This Bazan is going.
General quarters.
Alright, go ahead, launch AP, and we're just gonna go straight into A, destroy as much destroyers as we can. Right, and I believe Burst Fire is active. Good, we're going to disable that because I do not want to touch that until the right time. And we got bot, and then we got the Holland, which I don't want to say it. Napoli, Colombo. So everything here is just destroyer killers right here. And then we got Buki in Vermont. Alright, so the old Buki is just the only worry factor. And then the rest, it's pretty self-explanatory. Alright, capture Alpha, and I want to start turning left just so I can see which one I'm going against. So there is a battleship going to sea. There's no signs of a cruiser, which actually is right there. I can actually start drop torpedoes here and just go from there. Alright, let's go ahead, speed up. I want to get close into their range and then start firing ships. Alright, that one's taken care of. I think Shima is gonna take care of the bots right here like it's nothing. Alright, so that's where... Alright, we got a destroyer right here. Bot is actually making that Z-52 a hard time, so let's go ahead, burst fire the crap out of Z-52. He is out like it's nothing. Alright, let's go ahead, reload, get the smoke in so the gearing does not know where I'm going. Now I have very good acceleration, so I'll be able to dodge Gearing's torpedoes. There we go. And the Gearing does not know where I'm at, and the good part is he doesn't know where I'm at. Alright, now we're going to end up with the burst fire. Done. Oh wow, that's fun. Alright, turn. Get this Vermont. He's gonna use his secondaries. The guns is probably don't need to worry about. And let's just farm Vermont, actually. This is a good opportunity where I could just go ahead and show you how potential Alvero de Bazan is. And I'm gonna use AP because I could just use right at the bow of Vermont. And that'll be no problem. Yep, I am dealing with substantial amount of damage. And I'm just gonna continue using AP on Vermont right at the bow as long as I focus on the bow. There we go, that's his AP, so that's 30 seconds. He misses rounds. I'm just gonna keep farming and then we'll just see all the damage that's going on. And then more torpedoes. Alright, get the HE loaded on this.
We hit the
I wanna
enemy.
set this ship on fire.
Capture area B. Target hit.
There's the fire I like.
Nice shot.
And then this is just a easy farm for damage.
Target hit. We're hit.
Spot Jotlin.
Capture area B.
I don't need to capture area B. I can just take care of this Vermont. I don't want to be too greedy, otherwise those rounds are gonna hit hard.
We hit the enemy.
Alright, there's a permafire on the Vermont. There's the guns for that as well, so it's gonna be a long reload for him. Might as well use the repair just because why not? And we're just gonna go and straight up take care of this Jotlin. And this is a bot, so this is just
Good job.
right.
Target hit.
And let's just take care of this.
Good job.
Ah, right. I missed out. Alright, and let's see if I can go for a double kill.
Enemy torpedoes spotted. We're under attack.
Shimakaze already took it, and let's go ahead and finish this Jotlin. 100k damage. If my dispersion can work. There we go, 100k. Oh wow. Okay, well, I was not expecting to get 100k, but with that Vermont, I might as well take the opportunity to get the 100k right there. Yeah, that Vermont has no chance, and he did not switch to HE, which I am glad, because if that AP, I mean, not the AP, but if that HE was loaded and was onto me, I would be screwed. Oh, that is Alvero de Bazan right there. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one was fun. They did not deal as much damage as I expect because it's just. Yeah, let's just say they did not have a great time. We got like ships that just counters destroyers. Alvero de Bazan, Napoli, Christopher Colombo, Holland with the radar, and Shima is just Shima. Oh wow, yeah. Oh man, poor Kiev. Poor Kiev. I am sorry. Yep, that's Alvero de Bazan. All right. I'm just gonna play more games and see which I can do, because I feel like this ship, if we're gonna get mostly battleships, this one can get 150, 200k, maybe 200k, but 150 is a number I could see on Alvero de Bazan. It's, if you play it right, it's great. But it's so easy to play Alvero de Bazan as long as you know how to use guns and not be a Shimakaze player that really utilize torpedoes. But other than that, that's enough for me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and share or subscribe. Going back to my Facebook roots. Okay. Anyways, that's enough for me today. Until next time, Jane.